I mean, it's fine. I didn't get too far in the game anyway. I'm only, what, level 3? So... new game. You know, because it ruined my save. It completely ruined me. No. I know how to play it. Well, you know, I think I know how to play it, and then I, you know, end up having this shit happen to me. It's fine. Totally fine. Oh, you know what I forgot? Fuck. I meant to, off stream, I meant to do this. I meant to, download the JDM, decorations for the shop, and I completely forgot. Like, I had a friend send me the link to it, and I forgot to download it, I guess. And I downloaded the muscle car one, but not the JDM one. And I meant to download that, and I didn't. So, where's my phone? There's... Oh, right. I remember this one. Yeah. I was gonna, like, I have the grunge muscle car one, like, I have a classic one, and I have the normal muscle car one, which is the one I had up just now. And the JDM one was the one I wanted to see what it looked like. Let's go. Oh, caddy. You're currently going through the workshop selecting cars. Nice. Nice, nice. What was wrong with you? I completely forget. I read this, like, the first time around I did it. Okay. Brake pads, fuel pump, oil filter. Oh yeah, I remember. This is the guy that, like, he cares deeply for this car. Don't worry, I'll take care of you. So another thing that, when I looked it up a second ago, when I was looking for a way to get past this problem, another thing that they said in that webpage that I looked up is avoid shop upgrades until you're like a little bit further on, like at least above like level 5, that way you don't go broke so easy. Which is a good, you know, good advice. What was wrong with you again? Completely forgot. Brake pads, fuel pump, oil filter. So I need to get this off of here. I remember this last time fixing this because that, the top for it there, the cover, like magically fixed itself. And I still have no explanation as to how or why. But it did. Yeah, this, it fixed itself. Okay. So... yeah, I think... yeah, I was only like level 3, so that Mitsubishi must have been like... my 3rd story car. Kinda stinks, but you know. We learn. I will learn not to go bankrupt this time, because it'll ruin my fucking save. Lift you up. Let's go. I like, that is painful, though. That's so painful that you can't send out a car unless it's completely fixed. Like, I don't know why they would have taken that away. It seems like... I don't know, it seems like a bad idea, you know? Okay, so pad brakes. Alright. Magic WD-40 bottle. It appears out of nowhere. Okay, I don't need to take that off. Oops, wrong one. Pads, fuel pump, oil filter. Okay. So, let's go to the other side. One upgrade that I will do, though, is adding the extra hoist so I can get that bus out of here, and I can have 2 hoists. So I can have 2 cars in here. That upgrade I will do early on. However, after that, though, I can't remember when it was in 2018 version that you could unlock the bench for repairing parts. I want to say it was like after level 5 I know I didn't wait that long. The one I waited a long time for was the paint bay. That took like after level 50, I think it was. 50 or 30. 2 lifts are essential and have... Yeah, definitely, because that way you can have 2 orders going at the same time. That way, if you have a situation like I just had, you can work on the other one. Shoes weren't bad, were they? No, just pads. Okay, so I took all that off for no reason. Awesome. Put you back on. Oh god, it's in such bad shape though. Oh, right, the tires. Get that tire off there. Oops. These tires do look a little bald, just saying. Okay. So, and fuel pump. Get that out of there. Get out of there. Okay, what else? Tire. Oil filter. Where's my bucket? Okay. Alright, where is the filter? There it is. Alright. So... I already got that, so... 215.75 R15. Oops. 75. Okay. Oh, I just found that JDM texture pack you were talking about. It's really nice. Yeah, I wanted to see. I was interested to see like what cars it puts, you know, up here on the banners. I have it like in my messages from my friend that sent me, you know, the link to download it, and I didn't download it for some fucking reason. I could have sworn I did. I didn't get an oil filter. Fantastic. Oh yeah, I just got the tires. So, get out of the tire shop. So, why do I have 2 of these? Oh, okay, I just have the 1. Never mind. Ignore me. 2 pads. Oil filter. Cylinder caliper, 2 of them. Fuel pump. Brake caliper, 2 of them. Okay. Oh yeah. I wonder, I never really paid attention, but oh god, gotta replace those. I wonder if in the 2018 version, if the upgrades cost credits. Because I don't remember what the currency was for the upgrades in that version. I'm gonna have to go look. Never actually paid attention, I guess. Okay, and yeah, all I need to do is do the tires now. Yeah, I thought it was too, XP based. That makes a lot more sense. I can't either, like I'll have to, I just was playing it the other day, I'll have to boot it up and check. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was not credits. I think that's part of the reason why I'm going broke so easy. did I already do all 4 of them? And just not, yeah, I did. Did I? Yeah, I did, okay. Whatever. Right, I gotta join him. I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. Over here trying to balance a rim. Look at all that armor all. Balance. Oops. Oops. There we go. Did I mess it up or was it just 2 of them? Vulcanizer, nice. I think I messed it up. Yeah, because there's just 2 of them on a couple of them. Okay. Oh yeah. It's funny because I'm trying to think, and like the few orders that I got before that eclipse were just like fluids. Like every car came in wanting fluids, except for the story ones, you know. Which there was only like 2 before that eclipse. Okay, so fuel pump and fluid tests and fluids. Okay. Oh yeah. Alrighty. So, luckily this time I won't be spilling this shit all over the floor. Because I know how to do it now. Oh, I gotta click on it first. There we go. Okay. Oops. Oh yeah. Okay. I think brake fluid was another one, and power steering fluid. Yeah, brake and power steering fluid. So that shit looks so muddy, and it's also very low. Oh, god dang it. Alright, so there's that. And oil. See how close I am. Oh, god dang it. I'm always off with the oil, man. Just barely, too. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so brake fluid. Ugh. Worst color. Alright, so she's done. Yay. Yeah, you see this thing here, that's what was missing with the frickin' Mitsubishi. God dang it. Still level 1. Alright, Nissan GT. And another Volvo wagon. I think I'll get the Volvo wagon simply because the last one I got, I didn't get to work on because of that stupid eclipse. I missed my opportunity with it. Okay, what's wrong with you? Fluids. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, right. Almost did it again. Okay. Oh yeah. This. I don't recognize this one. This song here. I like it, but I don't recognize it. Okay. Oops. Hello? Oh, I had it on the drain tool. Okay. Oh. Did it need oil too? Oh, coolant. Okay. Oh my god. That thing was empty. Jeez. Okay. Done. That's a pretty Volvo too, especially for its age. Was this a 1975 it said? Hold on. Yeah, 75. I even said yesterday that you could tell it's older because of the circular headlights, and then the one in the picture here is like an 80s model because it's got the square headlights. Yeah. Okay. Here she goes. Okay. A BMW. Nissan. Try the BMW. I remember saying this before, but I don't remember if I said it yesterday. This body style BMW is the type that had a recall on it to where the heater core would go out, and it would make it to where coolant would leak inside the passenger compartment on top of the driver's legs and cause like third-degree burns. I remember that shit, dude. That was like a big issue back when it happened. I like this body style BMW too, but yeah, it had that recall. I don't remember the exact year, but I remember it was this body. Fluids. Can do. Was coolant one of them? Coolant, power steering, windshield. Okay. My God. I had it on mute, and I muted it when I coughed. And I freaking forgot to unmute it. That's my own fault. God dang it. Thanks, Wonder, for telling me. Son of a bitch. I'm dumb sometimes, I apologize. Hey! God dang it. And what sucks is my mic has been, like, going out randomly, so I didn't know if it was just me or if it was, you know, the mute button. It was the mute button. What I said was, when I read, oh, that would suck, I didn't know what I was talking about. I forget completely what I was talking about. It's done, yay! Go back inside. Oh, that's a nice, you know, look at when you freaking come in the garage, you see that shit. Oh, another Volvo. It's the only one there. This is the one that's not a mod. The Volvo wagon is a mod. This is the one that's in-game. Like, naturally. Oops. No, I wasn't trying to do that. I was trying to look at this. Just washer fluid? Okay. Why is everything doo-doo brown, by the way? You do that too very often. Yeah, I hate it. I hate it so much. Hate forgetting. That's another reason why I wanted to get a different mic, because I don't like those huge ones that like sit in front of your face, but I feel like it would be good for me because first off, I breathe in this motherfucker way too much. Secondly, I would be able to physically see if it's muted. Yeah, it's done. We. It's a Volkswagen Wabbit. Brake system need fixing. Okay. Can do. Oh, I like a color. Even though it's... Oh my god. I didn't see the yellow stripes. Oh my god. Caliper, pads. Okay. Am I level 1 yet? Or level 2, rather? Almost. Oh, actually, I don't need to do that. Wonder, imagine painting a rabbit in GTA these colors. Black and yellow. Looks like a little bee. I just noticed these tires say Adam Season on them. The names are not nearly as funny as they were in 2018. Okay, so I think that's it. I think it just needed pads all around except for one caliper. Okay, well there's a rusty bolt there, but I'm not taking that out because it doesn't need to be taken out. Yep, there's the bad caliper and pad. Oh. Oops. Okay. This one doesn't have any bad anything. Okay, I guess everything was bad just on the other three. This one's fine. Yeah, okay. Put that tire back on. Okay. So... Oh, I forgot to clear my shopping list. Hold on. Let me clear that bitch. And then... Oh, I forgot to clear this too, Jesus. So all I needed was pads. And a single caliper, wherever the hell it is. Okay, I think the caliper like fell apart in my hands or something because it's not showing up in my inventory unless I'm blind, which is a possibility. Oops, not three. There we go. This one I don't recognize, and I changed the station, god dang it. Yep, hello? There we go. I still cannot believe I've had to start over. Oh, that's gonna suck until I get back to where I was. Okay. far into the game. I was only, like I said, like level 3, so wasn't that big of a love loss. It's just a little hiccup. Can't wait to get that freaking bus out of here, though. Yeah, there we go. Noise, noise. I think she's done. Put her down. Yep. Yay. Sweet. Hey, I leveled up. Yay. Yay. Should be a story card in here. Yep, I remember this one. Hi, my name's Joanna. I was referred here by a neighbor. He's a car dealer. I hear that your repair shop has been up and running since quite recently, but you look like a promising mechanic. It's almost annual service time. My buddy... Oh, right. I forgot she calls this her buddy. It's neon green, by the way. It's a loud-ass green. My buddy doesn't seem to have any problems, but I'll leave that for you to decide. Please change the oil filters and fill the missing fluids. I haven't had time for that recently. John mentioned that there was a tapping in the camshaft. Oh, I forgot about that. I don't know what that meant. Perhaps it'll make more sense to you. Please take care of my car. Oh, I love when they're like, their cars are like, they're so attached to them. You know what I mean? Oh God. Computer, please, please behave. Please behave. Yep, there it is. Lord Jesus. Okay. So, I can't remember what was wrong. I see a bad coil, but I can't remember what else was wrong internally. So I'm gonna have a look-see. I think it was timing parts, if I remember right. Why don't I look at the list? Maybe the list will probably tell me. I'm used to, like, discovering it myself. Yeah, belt tensioner, cam gear, camshaft. Timing parts! And this is another one of those engines with timing parts on both sides. It's like a lime on wheels. It is. Oh my god. It's better than looking at that piss yellow freaking Eclipse, though. I will say that. Take the valve cover off first. Okay. Yeah, there's a bad camshaft. Start on this side. Okay. Hey, it's actually fine over here. Okay. Put that back on. It's just on the other side of it. Oh, I need to... God freaking dang it. Don't worry about me, I'm fine. I need to take that off anyway, because I need to get that camshaft out of there. I completely forgot. Here we go. Hair in my eye. Okay. Oh my. Oh, I forgot to clear my list again. I'm gonna have to clear it. Oh, god dang it. There we go. I also can't wait to level up like a little bit so I can start getting the DeLorean and shit in here. And this game, the DeLorean mod does not require the Pagani, I don't know how to say that, DLC. So I can actually get that bitch in here. There's a possibility. Yay! Yeah. I remember the only way I was able to do it in 2018 was because it was a mod. So it technically wasn't a vanilla car. So I guess it's basically the same here, but you know, still. Somehow I don't need the Pagani DLC. It's one of your favorite cars, the DeLorean or the Pagani? Why am I taking off this side? Why am I taking off this side? Oh my god. The DeLorean, yeah, me too. Me too. I freaking love that thing so much. I'm gonna put the side back on, because I totally was not paying attention. Unless, like, I don't remember having to do major internal work to this car, so I'm gonna just assume that I don't. Probably a bad idea, but you know. Okay. Get you out of there. Okay. And let me see. Bushings. God dang the bushings. Oh no. I really hope this is like underneath the front end parts and not internal parts. Knowing my luck though. Knowing my luck. I'm trying to see if I can just... Oh, I see one. There's like 4. Okay, I'll start over here. Oops! I was trying to hit the other one. Oh, I see another bad one. Okay. I see. Were the pads on the list? Yeah, they were. They were. Okay, so I discovered one part somehow. Okay, I'm gonna go to the other side. I see this bad bushing over here. Get out. Get out. Stupid bushings. This one's bad too. Oh, okay, well I found the other parts. Listen, by the end of today, I am gonna get to where I was with that piss yellow fucking eclipse, okay? That is, I vow right here now. It's gonna happen. I still can't believe that thing. I still cannot believe that thing. Yep, there we go. Oh yeah, how many bushings do I need? I think it was 4. Okay, so... I need... Oh, hold on, wait, before I make that mistake again. No. Okay, so... Need this. This. Oh hey, I got a case. Nice. I don't think I needed that many brake pads. I think this is all from the old car, so I'm gonna open this. Ooh, barn location already, and another case. A case inside a case. Yay. Okay, I could use those credits, definitely. Definitely. Okay. I love that I said this before, but I love that I have an old stanky computer from the freaking early 90s. Wait. I can't remember how many were bad. I think it was just one. Coil is going to be in the electronics. Just one. Nothing like those old CRT monitors, yeah, that would break your back when you tried to lift one of those. Yeah, you need to get revenge. Oh yeah, and that pissed yellow fucking eclipse shit, yeah, I do. Definitely. I'm gonna send that bitch out 100%ed. It'll know not to mess with me after that. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's what I needed. Okay, I didn't think it was a caliper. I was like, what else? What else was it? I'm in the electronics. Yay. Currently, the brakes on my Neon are in a not great state. Like, they're not scratching metal to metal. They're not technically bad, but what they're doing is they're glazed. So, like, anytime I stop, it's just it just sings and makes the loudest singing sound. I hate it because I like have to park in a parking garage. So like if I stop, everybody knows I'm moving. Everybody knows I'm moving around because it's just so loud. Eventually, I need to go and get them sanded so they stop that. But the pads are still pretty freaking good. They're still nice and thick. Like I've been looking at them because I've been thinking, are they bad? Like they're making a lot of noise, but every time I look at them, they're fine. And granted, I don't drive my car much, so they're just like moisture could have gotten to the pads as well and made them glazed. Or not glazed, but you know, they rust them. You know. Was that another disc I needed? Yeah, they weighed like 90 pounds. Yeah, those monitors. Oh, they're great. Dude, I remember when I was older going out and like looking for one, but I remember when I was like way younger, my parents had a console TV, like the big wood grain ones, you know, that took like 5 men to carry. And then when I was like, this was like after I was 18, I wanted to go out like to thrift stores and actually look for them because they were starting to get like real scarce. And I found one, and I actually played, I hooked up my older consoles to it. I loved it. It was in real good shape. Had no problems with the picture, nothing. Okay, I think it wanted fluids too. The pads are still bad? I'm sorry, what? I missed 2 pads somehow. Was it the back? And then I still got the internal engine things. Dude, I put new pads up here. It's gotta be back here. It's gotta be back here, dude. Yeah, it is. I didn't take apart the back, that's what it was. Or I took apart and put it back in and didn't realize because, you know, I'm absent-minded like that. Yeah, mine had one too, yeah. Those console TVs are great though. I love them. They lasted forever. There we go. 11%. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna like, other than that first garage upgrade to get the second hoist, what I'll save up for after that is the expansion that opens up that wing over there. Back there, you can't really, this here. Because that opens up my repair workshop and I can repair parts and not have to buy them brand new constantly. instead of wasting money on the scrap area, which I thought you could repair parts in, but you can't. And that is a $10,000 upgrade. This is 10,000 credit upgrade. Oops. I hate that. Yeah, definitely, definitely. I still don't understand what these are here. These blue ones. I'm not sure what that is. I think it's like a bonus of some kind, but I'm not sure. Okay. Oh! Get that off there. Get that off of there. No, no, no. No, no. Excuse me. Oh yeah. Oops. I double clicked it on accident, so it zoomed in. Okay. So I'll bring you back down so I can work on your internal engine issues here. Oops! Oh my god. Okay. I didn't get this, did I? I did not. Okay. Did I put any of this on the shopping list? Hold up. Hold up. I didn't. Okay, clear the list. Oops. I know what I'm doing. You. Bushing, bushing. Yeah. I think that's it. Right. God dang bushings. I know more than 2 are bad. Was it just 2? I'm gonna get 3 just in case. No, because it was 4. Because 4 are on the list. I just didn't find that 4th one. Oops, not the ECU. Get away from that. No. I have a story. So, one of those Daytonas that I was talking about earlier that I used to have, this was, I believe, an '89 Dodge Daytona ES. This is not the one I currently have at my dad's, but the one I do have is very much like it. That Daytona, when we got it, my dad got it from like the back lot of a used car dealer that was in the town we were living in at the time. And the guy had it back there, the owner had it back there because he couldn't sell it because it kept boiling batteries, and anytime somebody tried to hook it up to a diagnostic computer, it would just shoot back a bunch of hieroglyphics on the computer. Like, it was just a bunch of gibberish. Like, it would not tell you what was wrong with it. So eventually, after like years, we figured out that the ECM was bad. Like, the main computer, like one of these, this is the ECU, but this is like, I think this is what they call them in the newer cars, but it was the ECM that was inside under the dash. And because it was bad, every electronic in that car, like, you could still drive the car fine, car rode fine, but when you drove it, it would boil the batteries, and it would, like, the door locks were electric, so you would hear the door locks, like, constantly, like, engaging repeatedly, so it sounded like there was just a BB gun in both doors. The windows were fine, though. The windows were also electric, but they didn't move for some reason. Yeah, after we figured out what was actually wrong with it, and we figured out it was the ECM and not, I think it was the BCM, Because there was another computer module in that car, but it wasn't that one. That one was inside the engine compartment up against the fender. And that's the one that my current Daytona that I have at my dad's is missing. It's completely gone. So, and I've looked up the price for that thing, $500 brand new. So what I'm going to have to do is I've looked at the junkyard in the town where my dad is, and the Daytonas that are all there, it's a small town. The Daytonas that are all there are either the wrong year or they don't have the computer on that fender, so it's missing. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to go and look where I live currently, since it's a bigger town, and I'm going to have to look at the junkyards there to see if they have it there. But yeah, that one Daytona, it was fun because I remember we were driving it there for a couple years. Like we wouldn't be able to drive it for very long amounts of time because it would boil the batteries, like I said. But we would drive it like a lot of the times that was our main driver. So what we would do is we would just like drive certain places for certain amounts of time, and that was it. But we drove it like that for like a year and a half, I believe, before we figured out it was the ECM. And then once we did fix it and we put a new ECM in it, the car was beautiful. It was such a good car. I miss it so much. But that's why I got this one that I have now, because I remember that car being just such a great car. It was such a good car, dude. I miss it. Try eBay? Oh yeah, I haven't thought of that. But yeah, it was a Dodge Daytona ES 1989 model. I have pictures of it somewhere, and the one I have currently is a 1988. It's like a year off. Um, but yeah, I got that one for $300. And the guy has like trashed it. He like stole parts out of it, which is why the ECM is missing, and or not the ECM, the other computer that's on the fender. Um, but that's missing, and then he yanked the spoiler off of it. I have the spoiler, like they gave it to us when we bought it. I have the spoiler, and then something else is missing out of it. Oh, also it's a standard, and the other one that I had was not a standard. It was an automatic. We had a 98 GMC Sierra 1500 that would blow fuses every time you closed the driver's door. What? Turns out it was the door timer box that was shorting out. Oh my goodness, how random. Oh, that's funny. That's so weird. I love when cars have like random ass problems like that. It's like they act so kooky. And it's like, what in the fuck? Like, what causes this? Like my neon, I told this story yesterday. My neon recently, before I moved here, like a week ago, um, at the last house I lived at, my neon, it just like, I heard a horn going off outside and I thought it was somebody's alarm. And then I was like, wait a minute, that horn is like going off like solid. Like it's not like beep beep, it's just beep. Like it's constantly like going off. And I didn't think it was my neon. And then one of my roommates knocked on my door and he was like, yo, your horn is going off. I was like, is that mine? Like I panicked. I was like, I grabbed my tools and I went outside. I asked one of them if they could shine a flashlight on my battery. I disconnected my battery real quick, positive and negative, and it stopped. And once I had it disconnected and stopped, I went to the fuse box, pulled the fuse for the horn, and put everything back together, reconnected the battery and all that, started, let it run, everything. It was fine. Like, its horn just decided to scream for no fucking reason. And I remember asking my dad about that, and he said it's either, because I have been letting it sit, and I shouldn't be doing that, but it's either from me letting it sit, like some of the connections could have gotten corroded, or it's the steering column in it, because the steering column that's in it came from my previous neon that we couldn't fix because I had a bad transmission. And the year that it was, the transmissions were so hard to find that we could never find one. So I sadly had to take that one to the junkyard, and it broke my heart the day I had to do that. But that same day, my dad brought this neon that I have home from the junkyard, and it wasn't running, and me and my dad fixed this one up, and we took the steering column out of that previous neon, put it in this neon, because this neon, when we got it, had like its ignition was busted out, like somebody tried to steal it, and its steering wheel wasn't turning correctly. So we took the steering column out of that, put it in this, and we fixed it up, and I've been driving it since. But this is like, its horn the other day, so now I have no horn because I pulled the fuse. Like, I kept the fuse so I can put it back in once I fix it, but yeah, I don't know what caused that. I feel bad for it because it was just out there screaming, and I was like, I know it's mad at me for letting it sit. It's not happy with me right now. It's fine though. I've been driving it. Like I drove it. I moved here by myself with it, so it took me 4 trips in my little neon to move. So, like, it's fine. Other than that, it's just, you know, its horn decided to take a shit for no reason. It would blow the starter fuse? Oh my god. Because of that door, it would blow the starter fuse? Jesus. So the truck wouldn't start? Oh wow, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much the only weird thing I've had happen to me with cars other than that Daytona that I was just talking about. But yeah, I wasn't expecting that. My little Neon just decided to scream for no reason. Why he scream? Serpentine belt I4. A I4B. Should probably put that on the list. Where is it? That's B. Where's A? There it is. So, Serpentine belt A. We took the chimer off and never had the problem again. It's hilarious. Oh my god. That reminds me of, my dad has, like, endless stories of when he was a heavy line technician. He's worked for a couple different car dealerships, but one of the things he did, I remember because I worked at the same dealership at the time. It was an old Ford dealership in Houston, and, I kept it in the door panel as a reminder. Oh my god. That's beautiful. But I remember there was this Ford Tempo that kept coming in. This thing was a heap. Like, it had everything and its brother wrong with it. Always coming in. I remember that thing coming in at least once a week. But the dude was adamant. He was like, this thing will run. So he, like, kept bringing it in for just random shit. I remember one of the times they brought it in, they started it up, and just a waterfall of fuel just started spewing out of the fuel tank. I don't know what the hell caused it. I'm pretty sure it had a leak, like a major gash in the fuel tank. But, you know, they fixed it. It took like 7 mechanics because they were all under there with their heads under the car, just like, I wonder what's wrong with it. But that Tempo, I remember he brought it in one time, and he brought it in. They gave it to my dad, and they were like, "Can you please get this check engine light to turn off? Like, I don't care what you do, just make it turn off." And I was like, oh, "Okay, you want it off? You want to turn it off? Oh, I got you." He took apart the entire dash, took out the bulb, and put it back together. Like, it's off. He was like, "Good." He was like, "I don't know." The service writer was like, I don't want to know what you did, but it's gone. It's fixed. Fine." The guy was happy. The guy was happy with it. He was like, "Yeah, that's what I wanted." Oh my god. That was an old Tempo, too. That was the old body style. I want to say it was like... I want to say it was like 87, 86, something like that. It was an old Tempo. Okay, I need an idler pulley. A. But yeah, that's one of the reasons why I wanted to become a mechanic, because my dad always would come home with these hilarious stories, and some stories that were just amazing, you know? And I want to do that, and so that's why I went to school for it and everything. But the problem is nowadays, like, back when my dad started being a mechanic, he started out as a porter, and then went up to lube guy, and then eventually went up to, like, heavy line technician, the type of technician that, like, pulls engines and shit. And he didn't go to school for this. He went to school to be a pilot. And, like, nowadays, you can't do that. Like, I went to school for 5 years to be a mechanic. Just normal auto repair. I don't have any ASC certifications, none of that. Just normal auto repair, okay? But in order to be a mechanic now, you have to have, like, 3-4 years of apprenticeship. In order to be an apprentice, you have to have so many years of experience. So it's like a catch-22. It's like, how do you get the experience to be an apprentice if you need to be an apprentice to get the experience? You know what I mean? So because of that, I can't get a job as a mechanic. Because every time they look at me, they're like, "Oh, you've just been in the school, but you have no hands-on experience, except for when I go and, like, visit my dad. I work on cars with him, but they don't, like, take that as experience." Like, I could say that all day. I've been doing that for years, but, like, they don't take that as experience, so I'm, like, stuck. And it kind of sucks, because I would really very much like to be working on cars for a living, you know what I mean? What was I in here for? That was a very long-winded rant. I apologize. I already got that. I already put that together. Oh, that's what I was here for. Okay, idler pulley. That's exactly what I wanted to do right out of high school. Yeah, like it's to me it's so interesting. Like I can't believe that all these parts, all these moving parts are in here and they make a car go. The lack of a better way of saying it. That's like it amazes me. So I'm like so interested in it. The one thing I said this, I believe I said this yesterday too, but the one things that I did had a lot of trouble with when I was in school for it was electrical and AC. I could not figure out either of those. It took me like 4 retakes of the tests to pass those sections because I was not good at it. And I was not. Everything else I was fine. Like my favorite section to learn was engines, like deep engine parts. That was my favorite. I had the most fun with that. And then you had like a section for like front ends, suspension, rear ends, like transmission, AC and electrical. I remember there was like 9 sections total, something like that. Nine, nine curriculum sections. Let's see what you got. Still with auto roller. Did I put a bad one back on? And the oil filter. And bushings. Okay. Where is that stupid idler pulley? Which one is bad? Oh, also I need to put this back together. I was looking at going to UTI to get certified. That actually sounds like a pretty good idea. Like I should have gone there, but instead I went to like a weird online school. I still got a certification and everything, but like, you know, I feel like it doesn't hold as much weight as some place like UTI would. I wanted to be involved in engine rebuilds. Yeah, that's the good stuff. I love that stuff. If I ever like have like me and my dad have had this happen before, but if I ever have the opportunity to um, keep a piston from an engine that's like blown or something, I want to be able to keep that. I think it'd be interesting to do. Did I put it back on? This is a new idle roller. It's got to be the one inside. How did I put on a bad idle roller? I disappoint. It's because I was blabbing and not paying attention. That's what it was. I rebuilt engines in auto shop class in high school and went half day to tech school where I learned transmissions. Oh man, transmissions are another difficult area for me. I couldn't, like, I could understand them, but it took me a while. It took me a long while. Okay, one of the idle rollers is bad, and I don't know which one. It's got to be one of these. In my high school, we didn't have auto shop, which kind of broke my heart because I actually would have taken that shit if they had it in my high school. I don't know why they didn't, because I was, oh, there it is. That's it. I don't know why they didn't, because I lived in Houston. Like, I lived, granted, in Sugarland, which was like, I guess a neighborhood outside of Houston. Sugarland now is like super built up, and like rich people live there. But like back when I lived there, it wasn't very built up. It was like just developing. Um, let me go get the idle roller. I think that was A. But yeah, it was like a huge school that I went to, so I don't understand why there was no auto shop classes. Had everything but auto shop. Kind of stunk. We rebuilt the one in my Cavalier. Oh my god, Cavaliers. The funny part was the instructor was trying to show the class something in it. When I tore it apart, she dropped it and broke the bell housing. The school had to buy a whole new housing. Oh my god. Holy shit, dude. Jesus. Oh, I bet that was embarrassing for her. Holy shit. Wait, was she like holding the entire transmission in her hands, or was she like lifting it up partially and just like dropped it? I can't imagine somebody like holding a transmission like a baby. I'm betting she like probably lifted it up part of the way or something. But still, that's embarrassing. Oh my god. Okay, are you fixed now? Yeah, I got it. Okay. Your 90 Cavalier. She was moving it around on it. Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. On a table. Jesus. That had to have been embarrassing. Oh god, Cavaliers, man. Cavaliers. I remember my dad cussing those things every time he got off work, because he used to work for a Chevy dealer, so Cavaliers would come in often. He said he hated those things so much. It's funny though, because I still see him. I still see him around a lot. So like, they must have made a shit ton of them. My dad also cussed Subarus though, because the Chevy dealer that he worked at was like one of those dealerships that like has other they sold other types of cars, like not in the used car lot. I mean like brand new. So they were like Chevy, Subaru, and GM. I think. Well, GM and Chevy are the same, but like I think it was GM, Chevy, and Subaru. It was a Mack Hike dealership in Houston. Um, but yeah, I remember he hated Subarus too. He still hates Subarus. That 2.2 engine was crap. Yeah, yeah, yep. Oh lordy. Oil filters, the only thing left, and rubber bushing. God dang it. It's probably the ones in the back. It's gotta be. I'm pretty sure these ones up here are good. Wait, hold on, hold on. Yeah, it's gotta be the ones in the back. This one looks fine. Excuse me, by the way. Where are you? Yep, I see you. I see you, bitch. Telling me 11% right off the bat. This one too. 14%. This thing must have been sounding like an old mattress, Jesus. Now that 305 was in my dad's 98 GMC was a solid beast. Yeah, this I'm not partial to GMs, but there are some engines that are pretty stout. They're pretty good. When I got rid of it, it had 250,000 miles on it and didn't even have a tick in the engine. Jesus. Holy shit, dude. I have a, it's at my dad's, clearly, because I live in an apartment and I can only have my neon, but, I have a 88 Bronco 2, and me and my dad have had that thing for, God, I want to say at least 10 years now. But when we got it, the engine was fine. The only reason the engine went in that car was my own fault. I had water in it, except, like, I didn't have any coolant in it. It was just water, and one night it froze, and it split the head gasket. So we had to replace the engine. But the engine that is in it, we found out, was, like, a weird-ass version of the engine that shouldn't have even been in that truck. Like, it's a 2.9 liter. And the little Broncos and little Rangers came with the 2.8 or the 3.0. And the 2.9 was like an experimental engine that Ford had that was not even supposed to like leave the assembly line. So, but we found out that our neighbor directly across the street had an old Ranger that was like he didn't want anymore. So he gave us the engine out of that, and that one turned out to be another 2.9. So I was super happy about it. I was like, good, I don't have to like settle for one of the other ones. But that engine is still in my Bronco now, and it's been in there for, I want to say 8 years, because that happened like a couple years after we got the Bronco. So yeah, it's been in there. So that engine had like 100,000 miles on it to begin with when we put it in my Bronco, and we've been driving it for 8 years since then. So it's got miles on it. But it's still going. I love that little Bronco too. My dad always uses it. He always uses my little Bronco when he like lives out in the mountains. He uses it when somebody gets stuck, or like he gets stuck in the mud or some shit like that. He'll go and like pull them out. And he also uses it like when it's been like rainy and it gets muddy. He'll use it then because it's got 4-wheel drive. But yeah. That is one of my cars that if I were to ever lose it, it would break my heart so much. Oil filter, god dang it. How am I always forgetting the freaking stupid oil filter? Gotta lift you back up. I am rambling far too much. Going on about cars, god dang it. Did I not? I guess I didn't train this. Gross. I'm not a fan of the look of the new Broncos. I saw one for the first time yesterday. Yeah, funny enough, where I live now, I've been seeing a few of them. I don't like that they're 4-door. Like I like that the old Broncos were 2-door. I like that a lot. But other than that, I mean, they're okay. They're not that great, but they're okay. I don't mind them. my favorite Bronco. I actually downloaded a mod for my favorite year Bronco in this game. Uh, my favorite is like the body style that's between like I think it's 81, 81 or 82. Could be 80. I can't remember, but it's like 80 to like I think it was 89 that they changed the body and they changed the front end. That style of the front end of the Bronco is like my favorite. However, the Bronco 2s, I didn't really have a problem with the Bronco 2s, and then once we got this one that I was just telling you about, ever since then I love them. I love them so much. Every time I see one, I'm like, oh! I do that freaking Leo DiCaprio meme where I'm like, oh! Just point. What was it that I was supposed to be getting? An oil filter. I think it was I4. I've had a couple of bigger Broncos, the full-size Broncos, the older ones. The reason that like the 83 type body style, 83, 85, type body style is my favorite is because I had one a long time ago. It was a standard, and I ended up losing it because one of the neighbors stole it out of my driveway, which pissed me off. But I love that thing so much. It had a bad clutch in it, and we were in the process of fixing its clutch. But I could still drive it. Nobody else could. My dad could. But like anybody else that tried to drive it, my boyfriend at the time tried to drive it, he couldn't do it. But yeah, ever since that one, I've loved them. I had another one later on that was like the year after that, or like the body style after that, that had the flat nose. It was like a 90, 89, 90, I believe. That one we got because we were gonna fix it up, and the lady had ran weed whacker oil in the engine. She was like, it ran out of oil, so I put weed whacker like / lawn mowing oil in it. I was like, why? Why would you do this? It turned out when we like we had to tear down the entire engine of that bitch. It had the 351 Windsor. 351 Windsor in it? No, we thought it was the Windsor, but it was like a 351 of some weird ass type. It wasn't the Cleveland. It was some other type of 351 in it, but it was a weird ass type because it didn't match up to the Windsor or the Cleveland. But it was a 351. But we tore it completely down, and it turned out that she had, I can't really show you on this engine, but she had where the camshaft sits, like in a V8, it's like shaped like this. The camshaft like sits in the center there. Where it sits, because she had put that oil in there, the whole thing was just like shaking around when the engine was running. So the engine was fucked. We couldn't do anything with it, and that one broke my heart too when I had to send it to the junkyard. I was so sad. It's still in the junkyard in where my dad lives. I visited it the last time I visited my dad. I was down there in the junkyard looking at it. Yeah. A buddy of mine got 2 old Broncos, can't remember the year, but he turned them into rock crawlers. Oh my god, that's beautiful, dude. I could see them being good rock crawlers too. Yeah. Yeah, that was my last full-size Bronco, that one. It was so pretty too. It was like the two-tone paint, that the Broncos came with back in the 80s. It was a two-tone paint. Like black was its main color, and there was like a dark charcoal that was like its second color, and it had blue pinstriping separating the colors. It was so pretty. It was so pretty. I was so mad. I'm over here rambling again. Did I replace the filter? Gee, I certainly hope I did. Wasn't even paying attention. We almost done with the story car. We're gonna send this lady's little buddy back to her. Oh, I overfilled it. God dang it. Here we go. Oh, it needs it needs windshield fluid, power steering, coolant, brake. Okay. I remember this because this car has like a globe for its for its coolant reservoir. I thought that was funny. It's completely full too. Okay. Alright, hey, thanks for hanging out with me, man. I appreciate you. I really, really appreciate it. You have a good night. How late is it actually? I haven't even been looking at the time. Hold on a second. I gotta tab out a game to look. 5:40, okay. Oops. Okay. And I think brake fluid and power steering. It's a gross pink color. Excuse me. Oh, it's left as brake, I do believe. Where's the brake booster? There it is. Lovely camera. I can't see Jack Anus. Okay. There we go. I believe that is it. She's done. Oh yeah. Sweet. Look at all those credits. Look at them. Okay, what we got? We got a Volkswagen Golf and a Volvo Diesel. Holy shit. Take that. I wonder if I can, actually, I don't know if I can. I think it was level 3 that I could get the extra hoist. Let me see, I'm gonna look at the thing real quick. Oh, I have to have the lifter. 2,500, Jesus. Okay, I'll do this Volvo and I'll see if I can get the lifter. So what was wrong with you? Poor brake performance, ABS pump, caliper, disc disc pads. ABS pump, you say? Okay. Why is it always doo-doo brown? Why? The last time I got this Volvo in, it was all this teal color. That was pretty. Okay. Okay. God dang bus. God dang bus. I don't think anything's wrong with this one. I mean, pads and caliper both look fine. Maybe the caliper's bad. Let's see. Yeah, I'll replace that. The pads look fine. Yeah, the pads are fine. Okay. Oh my god. 2 rusted bolts on this. Okay. Other side. Oops. got 6%. Okay, I again forgot to clean out my inventory, so let me... Well, shit. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Oops! I didn't want to put that on the frickin' list. I couldn't do that anyway, so that's good. Yes, pump. Oh, I got a case. Yes. Nice. Nice. Okay. I need to sell the rest of this bullshit. Except for, you know what? I'm gonna wait till after I'm done with this Volvo to sell. Because I don't want to accidentally sell these rims. However, I do believe I did not clear the shopping list also. Yeah, I didn't. So get that out of there. Get that coil out of there too. Get that out of there. Bushings out of there. Okay. And this. I think it was 2 of these. Okay, ABS pump. Oh, right. ABS pump. 950. Jesus. Sweet Jesus. Oh, I gotta... Okay. Cylinder. Pads. I'm gonna get 2 of these. I think it's just one that I need, but I'm gonna get 2 just in case. Oops. Okay. Oh yeah. This order should level me up. Should. Oh, this is the song that was at the title screen of 2018. Recognize this one anywhere. Okay. Oh, did I level up? Sweet. Yay! Okay. I can get that frickin' bus out of here. Pads aren't the greatest, but they'll work. Neither are these, but they'll work. Why? That rim is not on the list, though. I would have fixed it if it was on the list. Okay. So, what else did you need? Oh, right, ABS pump. Module. There we go. She's done. Yay. Yay. Oh yeah. Sweet. Okay, let me see if I can get this freaking upgrade here. 2500. That's actually not that bad. Okay, I'm gonna get it. And I'll wait on the ladder. On the ladder that lets me customize. Yeah, I'm gonna wait on that. Oh my god, my ass. Let's see what car is next. I'm sure I'll remember it. Yay! Look at all this room. Wait, this is a story car? Good morning. Hello, young man. Please help me. I set off on a ride and my car stopped working. Oh, I remember this one now. It just shut down randomly. Fortunately, some good young men towed me to your workshop. If it weren't for them, I'd rather not go into it. Please see what you can do to get it up and running again. I have no idea what could have happened. Usually everything was working just fine after a 6-month break. Thanks for setting up a workshop in the middle of nowhere. In the meantime, please allow me to use a restroom. I remember saying this last time, but don't wreck my bathroom, dude. But yeah, I remember this one. I think it has timing parts, and it also has something else major wrong with it. I forget. I completely forget. But yay, I remember you. Okay. So it must have been level 4 that I was, because that Eclipse was a story car. So yay. Okay, I think I will actually stop there, because I've been streaming for 3 hours, but at least this time, when I play again, I will be getting past that fucking Eclipse once and for all. No more Eclipse. I cannot believe I had to start completely over because of that bitch. If I would have known, I would have been more careful, but I had no idea that you could actually run out of credits on this game, and I also had no idea that it wouldn't let you send out a car if it's unfinished, like you could in the previous version, so now that I know, I'll be much more careful. But yes, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it. Y'all have a good night. Bye!